So this is a DeArmond sort of SG shaped thing that has been modified. The toggle switch is now going up and down. If it's closest to you, then you're using the neck pickup. I'll just show you some different settings. This knob here is the neck pickup tone control. So I'm going to have this first on like 2 or something really mellow. Play with my fingers and get a nice jazz sound. West Montgomery. Kind of thing, you can do that. That's on like 2, you can turn it up to like 4. Get some more definition. Or play with the pick with that setting, get nice little bends in. Kind of stuff. You can turn way bright and you get more of a rockabilly thing. You can get the sort of jangly sound if it's up at 9 or 10. That's like, you know, real rock. Old school, like, go well for like stacks and volt kind of stuff. Or like if you turn the volume down a little bit, you can do a little chop kind of thing like that with it. That's just this pickup. If we go to all the way here, farthest away, that's just the bridge pickup. This is the tone control for that. This can get some really crazy bright stuff, like really shimmery, twangy stuff, you know, Nashville things. We put it down at like say 6. You can get some nice country bends. And you can do, you know, maybe around like 4 or 5. Like it's got a center detent, both of these tone knobs, at 5, just so you can sort of feel it while you're playing a gig. So 5 does a nice Pete Townsend thing. This is all just going through a keyboard amp with a little J station thing, just a real clean sound, just so you can hear the guitar unaffected. But this gives you that real nice, like, bright, clean kind of thing. If you put it maybe a little lower on this treble setting, maybe to 3, it's a good rock and roll comping. One of the most interesting things about this guitar is that the pickup selector, if it's in the middle position, is getting both pickups, and this knob here can act as a blend control. So at 5, it's sort of an equal blend between the 2 pickups. So right now, if you can, just to hear the difference, if I have a really mellow setting on the neck pickup, like this, and a really bright setting on the bridge pickup, like this, if I put it in the middle position and it's sort of at the center detent around 5, you get this, you get like little parts of both. You get sort of the mellow quality from the neck and you get this cut. And then you can actually dial in how much you want. So if you dial back to more like 2 or 3, it's going to be a lot more bridge pickup. And if you dial a lot more towards 9 or 10 or something like that, or like 8 or something, you're going to get a lot more of the mellow sound. And then you can play around with these tone knobs and you can dial in a ton of sounds. In fact, even though these are humbucking pickups, you can sort of use similar EQ settings to sort of phase cancel out some of the frequencies, and you can kind of get a stratty. Get some nice funk stuff going. It does great rockabilly if you have like, you know, 8 or 9 on the bridge pickup and a little bit of beef from the neck pickup at maybe like 4 or 5. You can get this nice twangy, but beefy at the same time. Just kind of like a Gretsch, actually. Which is, I think, what DeArmond is sort of interested in imitating a little bit. It's got that crackle. So you get a little bit sparkle. And it's really versatile with this tone knob because, you know, if you like a little of that sparkle but just a touch, you can dial it back and get like kind of like a jazz guitar that has a little cut. brightness coming from this pickup. You know, you can turn up the tone knob on the neck pickup and turn it down on the bridge. And that gives a certain kind of a Gibson-y sound, and we could flip that relationship around by having this neck pickup be really mellow, the bridge be a lot brighter, and dial more towards the bridge. You know, so that's like a lower setting on this mixer knob, which is maybe like 2 or 3. As opposed to if I just have the treble, it's really bright. If I just have this bridge pickup going, it's a really bright sound. So that's also a really cool thing if you're playing like a rock show. You have like a mellow sound in the background or something, and then you go to, you know, take a solo and you want to really cut. You can do that kind of thing, or go to a really mellow sound for like a really quiet part. So you can have, if this mix knob is very little of the neck pickup, it will be like almost like a volume pedal. It could be strumming or something, or you know, whatever comping kind of stuff you're doing, jazz thing. And then to take a solo by kicking it into the middle. And it's very responsive to whether it's a very active kind of, they're not active pickups, there's no battery, but they're very bright pickups, so they're very sensitive to whether or not using fingers. And I just have this with 10 set up, so but it's a really versatile guitar. It can get a lot of different tones, and these are all the clean sounds. I'll try some with some distortion, so you can hear that next.